I think the Russians ought to be worried. They know we have the mines in there, and they know they have 3 days to get out. And if one of them happens to hit a mine on the way out after 3 days, that's just too bad.
There's considerable alarm being expressed by Democrats today at the possible escalation of the war to a confrontation with the Soviet or the Chinese. Does that worry you?
If the Democrats had had the guts to do this 8 years ago, the war would have been over. So I'm not surprised at their weak-kneed attitude.
Senator, if we do start sinking Russian ships, why would there not be a risk of war with Russia?
Well, there's always a risk whenever you do anything like that, but I have a feeling. I can't say any more that it's a feeling, and I haven't talked to anyone about it, that the Russians were well aware of this move. And I have a feeling, again, it's just merely a hunch, that some good things will come out of this, and the good things won't include sinking Russian ships.
The NISM-1 study was very conclusive and very definitive. And that was that in the event of a naval blockade and in the event of intensive bombing, that we would not be able to appreciably impede the delivery of military materiel to the forces of North Vietnam. Because one of the alternate sources of transportation by road directly from China, because a blockade could not be thoroughly enforced, and also because of the possibility of an airlift, which of course we Americans have pioneered back in 1948 in Berlin.
Again, if we cut the railroads and we cut the roads with bombing and we've got the port sealed off, how are you going to get the stuff in and how are you going to get it south?
Yeah, there's no military expert of record, or no intelligence expert of record, that said that we could effectively cut the road work and the rail work, the transportation of material from North Vietnam to South Vietnam or through Laos or from China. There's been no person of record that say that that's possible. So if that's impossible, then quite obviously these materials will continue to be delivered and the war effort will continue.